Hey, and welcome back to the show. Thanks for coming. If it's your first time, thank you, and like and subscribe. And if you can, help out by being a patron. That would really help me out a lot. Anyway, we're here in this episode to talk about new movies. Quality movies are finally coming back to the movie theater again, as opposed to this piece of shit that came out. This movie was... God damn right, you better get away from me. So, and, you know, at least it's not as bad as... Oh, you... Anyhow, let's go... Better not come back ever again. Gives me nightmares. Anyway, let's go talk to some people that I saw after the show, and we'll be back. So here we are. We just got out of the movie, The Courier. I met a couple of people, friends of mine. If you want to introduce yourselves.
I'm Stacy.
I'm Skip.
It's okay. And so we went with another person, and then in the theater there was only 5 people in there. So try to get out to see some movies, help these places out. So on a scale to 1 to 5, we'll go right off the bat to what do you think from 1 to 5? 5 being great, 1 being blah. What would you guys rate this movie?
4.78.
4.78. Wow.
I would have said 4.5.
Wow. That's pretty high. And I just thought myself, I thought the movie was a little bit long. What did you guys feel about it?
Agreed. I think there's certain parts of it that they could have shortened, and it would not have damaged the integrity of the movie.
Yeah, and one thing I'll add is that the main character is British. British kind of makes me sleepy sometimes.
I think I heard you sleeping.
Did you hear me do that?
No, but I think I heard you sleeping. You know, and also, you know, the whole first half was, you know, really, really long. They got to the last half, which was really good. The last half of the movie was excellent. And I thought the ending was really, really freaking good. I don't know how you guys felt about that. And the way that Cumberbatch, the way that he transformed himself at the end was pretty startling. And I'm also wondering, because you kind of laughed when it happened, you mentioned it, the line that was from a movie called Hunt for Red October, was that taken from the real history of what happened in this movie?
That is something I'm going to have to look up.
Yeah, that is something I'm going to have to look up too.
See who ripped off who.
Yeah.
And when.
Yeah, I agree with you completely. You know, it's like I want to go and see the history of this because I don't know much history about what happened here in the real world when it happened.
Yeah, I have some questions though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I went into this thinking about, Cuban Missile Crisis, I'm going to see missiles. But I also thought I was going to see ships and planes and submarines and a naval blockade of Cuba. Naval quarantine of Cuba. Yeah. But it was kind of interesting to see the rest of the story, the behind the scenes, the intrigue, the tradecraft.
Yeah, I thought it was shot pretty neat. I don't think I needed to see it on a big screen. They used the Alexa 4K camera for this movie, but it's like, otherwise I thought I could have watched this at home more than going to see it at a movie theater.
Agreed. I don't think there was enough special effects to warrant a theater.
Yeah, and the camera work wasn't anything spectacular. The acting was, but it was long. It was slow at points.
I would have had to sit a lot closer to the TV though to make the screen seem like it was that big.
Yeah. Well, it was a nice theater, great theater. Anyway, why don't you two get the hell off my show?
How rude.
So anyway, I'll be back in the studio. I'll talk a little bit more about the movie, and I'll give you what I thought. So, there we have it. We have their take on it. Now, I'll give you my take on it and a little information about the film. It was directed by Dominic Cook. It's only his 2nd or 3rd film. He's done a ton of theater, so, you know, he's not just a rookie. And I'm sure this is going to make him be able to do more movies if he wishes to. It's written by Tim O'Connor. Yes, Tim O'Connor. It's only his 3rd film. So, relative newcomers to doing this stuff. And then you got the big star, which is Benedict Cumberbatch, and he plays Grivel Wynn. Grivel Wynn. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name correct, but that's him. So this is Benedict Cumberbatch. This is Grivel Wynn. This is Benedict Cumberbatch. This is Grivel Wynn. This is Benedict Cumberbatch. This is Cosmo Spacely. They all kind of look alike. So Cosmo Spacely could have played this role, maybe. I don't know. So anyway, the other star in this movie is Merab Nindez. I'm probably butchering his name, so I apologize. And he plays Oleg Penikovsky. And he is a standout performance in this film. Jessie Buckley, she plays Sheila Wynn, or Shella Wynn, and she's only been in 8 movies, so she's pretty new. And then there's Rachel Brosnahan, and you know her from, or you might know her from The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. And she's been in a whole bunch of stuff. She's got a pretty big career. The cinematography was done by Sean Babbitt. He's best known for shooting 12 Years a Slave. And the movie was edited by 2 people, Tarek Anwar and Gareth C. Scales. And so these guys have a pretty big resume there. The music is Abel Kazanovsky, Kornzwinski. I'm just going to put it down here on the bottom. So he's best known for doing Nocturnal Animals. He doesn't have a huge resume. The real story is very confusing. There's a lot of people who say that this happened. Did this person know what was going on? When did they start doing what they were doing? There's the best moment in the film. Did it happen? Probably not, but it's great cinema. It's based on a true story. Oleg Penikovsky, just not to give anything away, what he did, he was the highest ranking person in the USSR to do what he did. There's another moment in the film where we mentioned it inside the parking garage, that perfect for a spy film, right? There's a line from Hunt for Red October. I'm not going to say what it is, but one of the reasons why it was in that movie is, I guess, 3 of Tom Clancy books, and at least one of the movies, mentions Oleg Penikovsky. So that's a little thing that they threw in there. I'm going to give this movie 3 stars. It's a good movie, not great, kind of slow, not great. So that's it for me. So again, like and subscribe, and I hope that you share this and all that stuff.